Really, at this point, he should probably be doing a lot more identifying than anything else, this guy here, so... Let's just send him over here to identify these animals at some point. You're going to go up here. And I ran out of fish again, so... Now, something I don't know interesting about fishermen is that I could actually send him onto, like, the other side over here. And to do that, I can, like, just pack this guy up, throw him into the summit, and, like, you know, transfer him over that way. That might make sense for me right now, to, like, you know, get this guy fishing, so... I might do that. I could also send him up this way to try and, like, you know, get to, like, the fish over here. But, you know what, let's just show off, you know, sort of transferring your fishermen around, so... Let's just pack up this. This guy can sort of, like, you know, hang out over here. For the most part, I guess. We're basically going to move him over is the plan here, so I'll show off what, like, that's all about, and then that'll be cool. Build a path here. Yeah, let's just have this guy just go back up this way, I guess. And that's a lot of bandits around here, or I guess there's this guy over here as well, so not as many bandits, I guess. Have I identified this yet? Over here? Next turn. Next turn I identify these rocks finally. Stone. You know, it is cool I found stone, but I'm going to move him down there instead, that guy. I actually meant to make him in camp, I guess, but whatever. He's going to take some damage, this guy here. You can go up here. Build a path. You can make your way over here. Oh, this guy might get trapped in a moment. That's not great. I didn't realize the man had moved toward him. Alright, so at this point, let's have this guy just move up over here. So, basically with, like, you know, your fishermen, they can't actually, like, you know, go on the land. But, if you want to, you can, like, you know, transfer them over. Have them, like, enter settlements. And I guess, like, next turn I could, like, you know, I'll have to pack up stuff or whatever. Alright, you're idle, so... Move you up here, I guess. Alright, I'll note by the way this wheat farm apparently is degraded. I'm still producing wheat for this area, by the way, with, like, the wheat farm, but it probably makes more sense right now for me, like, you know, to tear this down and go elsewhere with, like, you know, my wheat farming. And where do I want to go? I might want to go up to, like, the barley over here. Barley, by the way, I don't think you can actually turn that into food, but... Barley can be all make into food. Okay, so never mind. Let's just go get ourselves some barley over there, maybe. So, we're going to ban this. I'll send this guy over here to make a farm over here. And that'll be the plan. Let's produce some of this, I guess. Pour some grapes for me. I was thinking of possibly, like, you know, using these grapes for something else, but... Well, you know what? Let's have you keep these grapes here. I'll go after the grapes up here, perhaps, with this guy. I'll actually know at this point, I really don't want to force, like, you know, the grapes, because I could actually make farms out of them, vineyards. that's actually something I could do with them. Get you over here. Yeah, we'll just get this guy over here. Alright, so this farm's been destroyed. Let's just have you go elsewhere then. You know, I might just show him, like, make a vineyard over here so you can see what that's all about. Basically, I can, like, send this guy over here. We can, like, you know, get a constant supply of, like, grapes with this guy. If I, like, put a farm on it. So I don't really feel like doing that, to be honest, so... yeah, let's just go with the initial plan. Just make your way over here. You're over here. I'm just gonna just gotta make his road over here. And yeah, notice this guy's taking, like, you know, some critical damage now because basically he's moving around without, like, you know, supply. That can happen to your, like, your non-combat units too, so it is possible to lose them that way. See here, you can go there. Just gonna slowly move this guy around, I guess, over here. Build a path. And you can just go up to the rocks. Alright, apparently we got ourselves a vigorous gatherer over here. That's cool. It is cool that I got myself a gatherer, but I think I might want to make him into a farmer right now, so... we might look into that. Turn this guy into a farmer basically mean I have, like, you know, more guys basically to do stuff, you know, work with. You know what? Let's just move the fisherman over first, I guess. Oh, that's good to know. So you can't actually, like, you know, when you have your fishermen in there, they can't actually, like, you know, it used to be you could, like, put them in there and, like, you know, you can, like, transfer them over, I guess, but now you can't do that, so. Alright, well, I guess I could probably chase this guy's profession to something else, just for, you know, the temporary, you know, moment. Basically, like, you take a turn into a rancher, basically, so that's how I could do that. But since I gotta train these guys, let's just get you to be a farmer then. I'll train him to a farmer and then, you know, put him somewhere else, that guy. There's a lot of wheat around me. And I think my explorers got attacked. Well, that makes it a lot easier to move around with this guy, so... let's get over here. And you can go right there, and right there. Nice little bit of road over here. Let's do that right there. At this point, this guy can just dig in here, I guess. You got that road there, so... let's just go like this with him and build a path. You're almost up there, which is very nice. Let's get this here. There's some grapes. This guy made here will make a barley farm right there. Yeah, sometimes I wish the buttons worked a lot better in this game, but oh well. You know, I'm thinking with that guy, what I might want to do. You can actually, like, you know, go in here and like fortify like your structures to, like, you know, increase the radius around stuff like this. I might actually make this guy go over here to, like, you know, create, like, you know, a wheat farm right there on that, like, you know, semi-used wheat. That's something I could do with him. One reason I'm basically not, like, touching the wheat over here is because I want to basically use, like, you know, this area to, like, you know, make my, like, you know, my settlement. You know, I should probably do this now by way 4 or 5, so, boom. I basically want to have, like, you know, this area be, like, you know, my sort of home base, right? So, I'm basically not using, like, the stuff around here for that reason. And you'll see why, basically, like, you know, I'm not using it, like, later on as, like, it progresses in the game, I guess, is a thing. I reaped a lot of this wheat over here and not really finished it, which is kind of an issue, but whatever. Maybe we'll go after the barley. Whee! Go after that barley down there, I guess. Alright, you, go... Build a path right there. You're going to identify what this is. That guy can go right there. Why not? More bandits. Alright, this guy's made it over here. I plan on this guy at this point just to sort of, you know, discover what's all around here, I guess, so we'll start doing that. Since I got this guy here, we can sell our sheep now, so there's a little bit of money, you know, inflow and stuff. And I could buy 10 tools right now for really cheap, so I really want to do that, I guess, because that's a good opportunity to do so. Let's just sell off our steel, basically. And I'll buy 10 of these. And I could also buy my iron very cheap as well, so, You know, I might want to sell off tools again. Because they're like one of the things I can sell for a little bit more than, you know, much else. So, let's do that maybe. We'll sell off just a few tools. Buy the iron again. I think I'll hold off on my coal because I don't seem to, you know, really need to buy the coal right now, but let's do that. And there we go. Alright, so basically turn that guy into another thing. You are going to get turned into a rancher, I guess, so I can basically, like, you know, move this around and, like, do other stuff. So we'll do that. Really flooding over there. And into the settlement, pack this up. You get over here and just, like, skip your turn for now. And this guy here. I sort of just built roads out in the middle of nowhere here for no reason. I sometimes do that, I guess. Get you over here. Let's get this guy over here. There's another strange feature. So here's an ancient shrine. Ancient shrines are very interesting because, well, as you basically see with the tooltip here, the inspirational qualities allow for clans to recover all lost morale in a single turn. So if they basically have, like, you know, morale lost, you come here, basically, like, you know, replenish it. But at the same time, you can pillage it for timber if you want, but you can hurt your fame as well. So there's another interesting feature in the world. You know, this like Siren part is actually locked off from my Explorer, so I just go around in another way. So let's go this way, I guess, with you. Oh, we get around there. That's fine. Never mind. Let's get you over here. Alright, let's see here. I want to basically get this done, so we're going to move you over here. And you can build a barley farm. And then my guy here. We need to get back to the water, I guess, with this guy, so I basically train up my guy to be a fisherman again, so... Oh yeah, I've also do this as well. Let's just get this guy to move down this direction, I guess. And we'll basically unpack over here. Actually, no, I probably should send my guy over here at some point, but whatever. Get over there. More war, because why not? Alright, you. There's some horses over there I want to get to, I guess, so... maybe we'll look into them. You know, I might actually like keep these horses over here. I haven't been doing a whole lot of animal husbandry, but, you know, it might behoove me to at least keep some horses around so you can, like, show off a little bit of, like, the mechanics regarding it. I contemplate, like, the natives of, like, you know, America, for example, where we're basically eating our horses and stuff, like, you know, with little regard to them, but whatever. That's basically how I sort of play. Let's get you one around here, I guess. And you... Nope, I like the, you know, the rivers basically sort of like lock off your ability to, like, you know, to spread your influence around. That's sort of happening right now to me, but whatever. Let's just get you here. You can unpack. You can be a fisherman, so we'll do that. Send this guy back out into the world. And this guy's over here. Let's just get that there. Do that there. And I apparently got a solo river here, so... I can actually explore down here. Well, I guess I can explore over there if I go around if I can, but we'll... have to do that, I guess. There's a lot going on up in this, like, you know, part of the world. Even though there's not a lot of factions over here. You'll notice in this game, by the way, a lot of the factions and stuff, they'll all be, like, you know, around each other rather than, like, you know, being, like, you know, spread out. This is degraded, so that's gotta be, you know, packed up, I guess. Abandon that. You can go... right there. Oh god, there's bandits right there. In the mountains. Perfect place for them. Oh, look at that. We're starting to find this guy's land over here. So, we're starting to curve around. And let's see here. Produce. There's my fisherman. He can go out here. I actually just got to pack up now because I have to send him back up, you know, to do stuff. Oh yeah, I actually started my profession. So we now have access to patrons when I want to get the chance to them. Those guys would be awesome basically for getting my fame up when I get to it. But let's see here. I want to get master block cutters, I guess, right at this point. So start training these. And let's get you down here. Alright, you. We're going to mark this guy up here for now, I guess. You can get down here. You're going to make your way over here. So my basic plan for this guy is just to get him over here to this piece of land, and we'll, like, you know, go from there. And you can go over here. Now I want to note something, by the way. This fisherman that I basically got here, he now has access to, like, all the ocean down here, because I basically explored basically everything out in this area for the most part. So eventually this guy could, like, wrap around up here this way if I wanted to. The fisherman. Just to throw it out there. That's probably the reason I put him over there. Is the other reason it would be faster for me to get the fish as well. Let's see here. You go up there and then there, I guess. Alright, so there's the mountain range over here, by the way. So you basically see, like, you know, how, like, the sort of continents basically work. Like, you have, like, you know, little gaps where you can, like, enter through, like, the continents, and, like, you know, this mountain range is basically elsewhere. So it's very, like, you know, much like how, like, you know, the world's basically, like, you know, set up in, like, our geography and such. Alright, you're basically done your thing here. I need to change this guy to a farmer, I think, at this point, because he doesn't really have any purpose for me right now as, like, you know, a gatherer. So let's just maybe look into that. And we'll get him onto the road over here. My Severe is having fun over here, I guess, so let's get you over here. Alright, my summit here. Move you up this way. And this way. You know, it's funny, I can actually impact right in Roman territory. And I wouldn't be able to use anything in here because it's basically their territory, but I could do that. And I just realized that this guy's just sort of in the middle of nowhere doing nothing. That's actually very dangerous, by the way, leaving your guys out like this, you know, unfortified in the wilderness, because if you forget about them, they'll basically lose all their stuff. Nice. I found some horses here. When I get the chance, I want to basically probably make a horse ranch here, but whatever. Right, let's see. Clans. You're gonna go fish. I guess this guy's just gonna wait around for now, so you can go right there and skip your turn. I have to have this guy wait to basically do his stuff, I guess, so there's a thing. Yeah, Tundra sucks basically if you, here's the thing about, like, Tundra. You can make this work if you have, like, control over the area, because then you have, like, you know, supply issues solved, but these guys out here, they're basically very slow in, like, doing their stuff, because they basically have, like, you know, hunt, encamp, hunt, encamp, hunt, encamp over and over again with these guys. Is what's happening with them. Alright, I saw some grapes. And at this point, we can't buy any coal because they're, like, you know, trying to, like, you know, get it, I guess. These guys here, what do I want to do with them? You're going to make your way over here at some point, I guess, so... Let's have this guy skip his turn right there, I guess, for now. The next turn, once this guy has this logging comp, you know, starting to get built, I can, like, go move him elsewhere. You know, I might actually want to start selling some stone, because I have so much of it. And I'm, like, getting so much more coming in. But whatever. You get to make your logging camp. And then you're going to basically make your way down to here. We're just going to pack right there, I think. Alright, so this guy's idle. Notice this guy's going to start having supply issues at this point, so I got to watch out for that, but... We're near our farm here, so it's not as big of an issue. So you built your stuff here. Let's get you down here to identify this. You're just going to skip a turn. Alright, this guy over here, I'm just going to have you move over to there, I guess. So at this point, basically, this guy, I'm thinking about having him, like, you know, go in here and then, like, you know, wrap up, I guess, this way. And around, I guess, after that. This guy, I'm wondering if I want to basically send him back over to explore over here, I guess. Let's do this. Alright, you can go here, you. And I guess this guy's going to skip his turn again. Alright, well, I found more stone up here. I did not mean to find more stone, but oh well, I found it. Nah, just get over here. I guess this guy's going to walk up this way, I guess, at this point, so... We'll have him figure out how to basically get that over here, I guess, himself. Send this guy over there. Alright, at this point, let's get this guy trained into a farmer. Once I train this guy into a farmer, I'll basically send him over here to, like, you know, making our wheat farm, I guess. Will be the plan. And yeah, notice that this is basically X'd out at this point, because that's the thing. Just get you over here. I'm going to identify the deposits over here, I guess, at this point, so we'll send that guy over there to do that. And you. Camp. Now, while I'm missing over here, I'll note that in like this area over here we got a fort. These are a little bit different from like the the forts of like the Romans, and that they're just like just basic forts. They basically double the defensive warriors stationed here and like produce famous stuff. But Roman forts basically they'll actually give you like other stuff basically if you go after them. So. Alright, I guess we got a farmer here, out of the way. Let's just pack up my sum at this point so we can go center, going for the rancher down below. Where? Down here? Well, we found more stone, because why not? Start building a path over here, I guess. You're just going to skip your turn again. Alright, you. Get back on the road. And send this guy over here. Now note with the AI, there's stuff that apparently doesn't degrade when like you look at it. I don't know if the AI really does much more than like just sit there for the most part, but it really is like this type of game where it is very much a sandbox game where you're sort of like playing it yourself than more than anything else. Just to throw out there. All right, let's get this guy to go over here. Art road's fun. Just run around him like crazy. I'm probably going to send that scout down there to heal up when he gets a chance. And that's a great, apparently. This is all mountain over here, but I'll just, take a look anyways. Camp with you. And yeah, we're going to have to skip with him in our turn, I guess. So we'll do that. Let's have you go here, I guess, to build our road. And that finally happened. We had our guy get immobilized in the storm. Oh well. Let's just skip his turn way up the storm, I guess, if I can. Alright, so the stone core here is apparently losing its cohesion, so it's abandoned, I guess. I'm going to send this guy down here and make a mining on this stone over here if I can, so that'll be the plan there. As you can see, we got lots of stone basically from like, having that there, which is cool. We just mined out all the stone, got lots of it, back. And cool, you can move around, so you're going to make your way down to here. Nope, by the way, this guy's going pretty slow at this point, so I got a storm here to deal with. I might just put this guy inside my my sphere of influence for now. The guy here. And the reason I'm going to do that is just sort of simple reason that he'll be able to, stick around for a moment while we basically get down here to like do stuff. Actually, I should probably encamp you. I guess we can't. You already spent your turn. Encamp. Alright, this guy's gonna make his way up here, so on the road you go. And skip. Frozen River again. I'm actually tempted to send the surveyor over here to, like, you know, explore the other side of the river. Okay, I could actually do that while it's basically frozen like this again, but meh, whatever. You're of course idle. Alright, you. What we're going to do first, this guy's going to make his way down to, you know, plant a mine for me, so we'll do that. Now, note by the way that this guy's got a supply critical going up. This is basically what happens when, like, you have these guys dug in. They'll basically not, you know, stop being dug in while they're basically, like, you know, waiting for supply to come to them. Once I move you down here, it'll be less of an issue, but that's just something to point out with this guy. It's an issue. And let's just get you over here. I'm actually going to stick out my guy at this point, so you can get over here. It'll take 3 turns to do that, so let's do that for now. You can make yourself a horse pasture, I guess, at this point, so let's do that. Let's get you over there, I guess. Here's going to encamp. Alright, well, we've basically explored, you know, all of this down here. So this guy can just get over here, pick that up, and then I'll send him back over this way, I guess. Will be the plan. There's probably nothing really over here for me to really explore this guy, but, you know, I like to be, like, you know, pedantic and, like, explore everything for the most part sometimes. You can sometimes find, you know, that farm or whatever just to help yourself out. Alright, you, get down to here. Why not? More storms, because we love storms. You're going to encamp. You're going to identify a deposit, I guess, so let's do that. This really isn't, like, the best area for this, but I want to basically plant my guy right here because I'll have access to, like, the ocean and I guess be a little bit of, like, you know, place to look around here. Yeah, I need 100 weapons, by the way, to up-fortify my thing again, but whatever. Let's do that. I was going to construct a path around here, I guess, for now. And boom! We'll get that going. There's some horses. These guys apparently like to refuse stuff from the, you know, the emperors. Alright, this guy can go up here. Hooray, he's stuck. He can't get further. Because that happened. Alright, you can go here. And what's going to have this guy skip his turn right there. Skip your turn here. I'll have a new clan member in 5 turns, which would be nice. Alright, so this guy has something to discuss with me. So then, it's a food I requested last year, ready to be picked up. So, very well, I accept. So I can do this basically to get some influence and relationship with this guy if I want. I could do that. Note, by the way, you can see like, reputation here, so because I was nice to apparently his enemy, he doesn't like it. But we're nice on his first meeting, I did it, share a religious belief. Let's just say, very well, I accept. That's going to get rid of a little bit of food, I guess, but, it's nothing really too severe, to be honest. Let's get you over here. And camp review. Of course, no storms, he can't move. That happened. Alright, now this guy I'm going to basically send back around here, I guess, so let's get him to start doing that. We'll basically get that going there, I guess. Ooh! Of all the things to find, that's a nice one to find. Alright, so I basically found myself a large gem deposit. Gems can basically be harvested by a digger or gem mine, and it produces a huge amount of treasure. So that's a great way to get lots of money for myself if I get myself a miner, and I know what I'm going to basically do with it too. Ooh, expect a dry summer. So we're going to have a very dry summer apparently. That'll be fun. For now, let's have this guy go over here, I guess. To start the path. And since we're down here, might as well, see what this is all about. We're almost to that deposit over there, I guess. I thought it was going to be dry, but I guess it's not going to be a dry spring. Alright, you can go over here, I guess. This guy will have to encamp, I guess, so we'll do that. Alright, so at this point, I want to note by the way that I'm actually apparently running out of salt here. So I'm actually going to start buying some salt to basically get my barn, do some stuff. We'll buy more iron. Now I'm actually thinking I'm going to sell these horses I basically have, though I'm actually wondering if I also want to keep them. It's not a bad thing to basically keep horses around at this point because I could actually make use of them for other stuff, so I might try and keep them around, I'm not really sure. I will buy some cloth though, so let's buy some of that. And I got lots of stone basically around this point, so we're just going to sell some stone so we can buy the rest of the cloth. And boom, there's that. Alright, so that's going to be it for that. Oh, you can sell pigs. I didn't think you could. Well, maybe I'll sell some pigs when, when I get a chance. So, Decisions, decisions. Let's do this for now. Alright, clans are idle. I'm going to have you basically move over to here, I guess, to basically plant a road right there. Awesome, he made it to the marsh, that guy, so that's cool. You're just going to camp, I guess. Next turn, I'll basically have our clanmate. That'll be nice to have. You know, while I'm basically at it, I basically have, like, you know... Let's see here. I need 80 cloth basically for this. So I'm a little bit off before I can get the cloth basically to upgrade my clans again, but that'll be something I want to basically do at some point. There we go. Identify a field flax. So over here's a field flax apparently. Ah, that happened finally. So let's get this guy to move up over to here, I guess. Let's see here. Move there. Let's get this guy over here. I'm actually gonna have this guy skip his turn because you know, he's on a good spot there, so we'll do that. Alright, so apparently we got ourselves Clan Ogre here. This guy's a local. Locals are interesting because basically they reveal that there's like, you know, nearby stuff around them, but we're not really close enough to basically see stuff, so it's not that great. Ooh, look at this. This guy's a Fastigious, so he's got more power, more move points. These guys are really awesome for like producing stuff or fighting. So he's pretty cool to have around. He's going to be my miner, I guess, at some point. So he'll be mining those gems, I think. Let's see here. Let's get this guy to turn into a miner then. First things first, we have to switch him over to metalworking, I guess, so we'll start doing that. Actually, I don't know, I want to make him a block cutter. That might actually be a better idea, make him a block cutter, so let's get him for crafting and first. The reason I make him a block cutter is because blocks are actually really important for this stage of the game I'm in, going into. So, we'll basically have blocks to get going, will be the thing. And there's a lot of Eastern Romans around me. You can start a path right there. You know, I have to say, there's lots of wood down here. And let's identify this. You are going to move over here. And you can move up here. Probably should move that guy into the river there, but whatever. Oh well. So I basically trained this guy in to be crafting. One thing I want to do with him right now. I still got like 6 turns before I basically can do anything with him, so I guess we're just going to basically, just like sit around producing stuff, and then when I get a chance, I'll turn into a master block cutter to basically do stuff with. And I'll see what that's all about. You make these go this way. Cool, I got this built over here, so... At this point, I'll send this guy over here to basically connect the road, I guess. Let's go over here, actually. I'm trying to send this guy to just search for the bandits and stuff. And see what they're going to be sort of like over here. I'm going to send them over to the animals there, I guess, for now. You need to cross over here, I guess. Let's start doing that. I'll finish in our turn. That's connected over here, so nice little bit of roads all over the place. Let's build a road over here. You can build roads right there, I guess. You go right there. My scout can finally move, so let's send him over here. Alright, caravan's arrived, so... It looks like they got a lack of coal, so we're not buying any of that, but... We'll buy our iron. We're going to buy more of the cloth when I get the chance, but... I'll have to sell something for it, basically, so what am I going to sell? Ooh, I can sell my steel again for massive amount of money. There we go, sell that. And we'll buy a cloth, so, boom. Steel for cloth. I guess we'll buy some more salt. I'm actually tempted right now to start buying stone blocks, but we're about to make them anyway, so it's not that big of an issue for me. Stone blocks are pretty important if I haven't really stressed that enough yet, so I'll be seeing what that's all about very, very soon. What's this, I wonder? You can identify this. And this guy can go up here. So this is a band over here, apparently, in the wilderness doing his thing. I actually have more power than him. I think. Oh, he's got terrain bonus too. If this guy, I could probably take this guy out, but not with just the weakened hunter I have here at this point. Let's see here. You can go here. And over here. I think in 3 turns I'll be probably calling it quits for this episode, but we'll basically have our master block cutter basically ready to be trained first, and then you can see what that's going to be all about in the next series of gameplay session for the most part. You know, I didn't connect these apparently together, so let's do that right now. And I found myself some peat. Peat's interesting because you can turn peat into, I believe, coal. So, peat mines basically produce coal. You can forge that for me. Let's get you over here. This mountain's over here, I guess, for the most part. That's basically to be expected, you know. This is going to be, like, mostly mountainous over here. Not much else, but, you know. I'll basically show it all off. Alright, this guy down here is basically connected to roads. Let's quickly build a road right there, I guess. Alright, something is idle, so... Next turn, I start training my master block cutter. They built that there, a road. Apparently identify a field of grapes over here. Let's build this road over here, I guess. Let's send this guy up here to identify these things. And you can go up there. Two bands apparently are in there. Just surrounded by mountains, so whatever. Send you right there. Alright, so at this point, I can start training this guy to be a master block cutter. That'll be worth it because it'll basically be able, he'll be able to make massive amounts of blocks for me, which will be, you know, stupidly profitable and important for later on. Upgrading this guy will take more boards or steel tools. Not sure we'll be going for that anytime soon, but it's there. That's tools and steel tools. Alright, increased production of all advanced structures built from stone blocks. That could be very useful. Sculptors produce fame. Quarters produce fine cloth. This is also important too, like, you know, making boards. But whatever. Let's see here. I'm going to start thinking about this stuff as well, by the way, just like, you know, getting steel tools, for example. So let's get that going. And alright, next turn, I'm basically going to, you know, be going into like the stone block building phase for the most part. Interesting, that's going to degrade pretty quick, but whatever. This guy will basically finish exploring around here. This guy's going to basically, you know, explore up there. So I'll note that the basic grand scheme of things at this point, I have a lot of stuff spread out over here at this point. I'm going to start bringing these guys down here to like this small area over here. And once I basically start, like, you know, having this area sort of like, you know, set up as like my kingdom, I'll probably declare one. And either I'll go out for like the Eastern Roman Empire, or I'll go out for like the Western Roman Empire. And you can like see, like, you know, how you can basically win the game basically after that. Probably. I might explore out to the waters as well, perhaps, we'll see. But that's it for this play session. So let's play, I guess, let's play 4. I can't remember what it is, but whatever. Next time, basically, it's where, like, you know, I'll note that basically at this point, I've been sort of like playing like the early game, I guess we'll say, of the game. And we're basically now to like reach like the midpoint where we start to, like, you know, start thinking about like more advanced stuff. And then into like the advanced stuff, we're basically going to be like, you know, developing our economy like, you know, stupidly high, so we say, and then going from there. What's going to be happening. But that's it for now, so take care.